What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here. Hopefully, you guys are having a fantastic day so far. We're gonna quickly just chat about some of the different teams we can use for today's upcoming Best Buddies. The Spider Buddies, right? We've got week 3 underway today, and yeah, we want to make sure we are able to get the unlock so we can get our boy Spider Man up to G20. I think that's gonna be very key here. They said that it's gonna be like for the next meta, so I mean, we'll see how it goes here when it is live. But before that, I want to kind of quickly talk about some key characters I feel like that people are going to really need, and we're going to kind of keep it more raid oriented because yeah, a lot of people will have a lot of these teams built up, and especially because there was a lot of raid characters, right? Hive Mind is going to be a solid one, I think, if people do have them built up. But I would say avoid this team if at all possible in terms of like putting resources into them. As you guys can kind of see here, a lot of them are a bit kind of outdated now, and unless they do a rework on the symbiotes, it really isn't worth your time. But we will most likely try this team, the symbiotes anyways, so people have an option here, and I'll see if it works because yeah, we do have a lot of these guys at tier 18 already, which is kind of nice because it's kind of like it'll probably be like a minimum unlock if I do end up using Hive Mind, which really works out. Some people may have the Tangle Web built out as well. As you can see here, Spider Weaver and my Spider-Man 2099 or 2099. They're also kind of around that, like I said, that tier 18 range back when we still used it as the key as a key Crucible team. My Noir is a bit bigger because we actually had used him, with some different comps. I think back in Cosmic Crucible days, but yeah, that's probably most likely going to be an option for people, either the older Spider teams with Hive Mind or with Tangled Web. Now the newer teams, the ones that people probably do have more leveled up, probably closer to 100 levels, or sorry, level 100 and beyond. Most likely Silver Sable because of the fact that she was Vigilantes. Most likely because of the fact that she's also like a key team for for raids, and of course for Professor Xavier, Odin, and of course as well perhaps even Annihilus, depending on people want to do, if they want to do Vigilantes. So she's going to be key here. And then next, we can probably use something like Peter B. Parker, Penny Parker with Miles, and Black Cat. Not just because they're my biggest, but because, yeah, they had a lot of utility, and people did level up these guys. Like Penny and Peter were only just phased out, right? And it wasn't too long ago that these guys were our main raid focus team, right? And they were still so good, even in a bunch of the other game modes, right? Even in War, people used them in War. People used them in Cosmic Crucible. So very, very solid team. Actually, some people still use them in Cosmic Crucible because they are actually a really good counter to a lot of like crazy meta teams. So yeah, so that's no surprise to me that there people still use them. And of course, Black Cat, she's also really good because she was the previous arena-based character, right? Before the Fantastic Four and before the Annihilators came into the picture, she was the key arena team, right? Or if you guys don't recall, with Miss Marvel, and of course people used like Apocalypse or Mephisto with the Secret Defenders, and it was one of the key meta teams back way then. Now Miles, he's gonna get some love as well here because of the rework, part of the Champions Raid team. So yeah, no surprise here, like I said. So if you guys want to use like a top end team, you can probably most likely use Vigilante plus some of the spiders to kind of form that synergy. I think what I'll do is I'm going to try Silver Sable with most likely Hive Mind combos and maybe the Tangle Web. And if that doesn't work, then we'll kind of switch gears and we'll go with our, like I said, our top 5 characters. I won't bring up Superior Spider-Man so that at least he's a lower star, so that it does kind of, still reflect that you don't need him maxed out. But yeah, unfortunately mine is pretty beefy. And yeah, we'll try to keep Black Cat in there because she's got the stun. Peter and Penny have a lot of control and heals, so it only makes sense to bring them. And again, like I said, other than my Void Knight, the other 4 Hive Mind members are pretty flimsy and weak, or weaker, I should say, and we'll try those out. And I don't know about these other guys. Yeah, I would not surprise me that if people haven't built up either Spider Woman or Mr. Negative, but yeah, those ones are kind of knocked out here. You guys probably don't want to, just avoid putting any resources into any of those characters on the bottom 5 because yeah, they're just not needed right now. So anyways, so yeah, that's I'd say right now those are kind of the key ones there that you guys want, and we'll see what happens when the event is live today. Hopefully this helps you guys out, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.